Hi guys, it's Greg here, as you can see. It's been a long hard day. Just wanted to say something about speaking out about the environment. One of the pledges I've taken for the Green Runners is to speak out for the environment. In other words, to spread awareness, which I think is so important. Because people, whilst they understand that global warming is around and they understand that the environment is poor in terms of weather is getting worse, etc. I don't think a lot of people actually grasp how bad it is. I mean, the doomsdayers are saying, and I think from the research I've done, that the next 5 years is critical to the world. In other words, 5 years, that's no time. I mean, think back 5 years. Gosh. Anyway, I've got something to own up to. I've got this speaking out bit a bit wrong, I think. I've been over assertive with some negative effects that I regret, to say the least. But just to say that, yeah, there's people jumping on snooker tables, there's people gluing themselves to the road, etc. And a lot of people I know, even if they are or do empathise with the environmental problems, they don't see these activities as being anything that they would support. Jumping on a snooker table, gluing yourself to a road. And I must admit, I have some misgivings about some of the actions, especially when it involves personal danger or danger to other people. But the thing is, and I think Adi Adepitan said in an online meeting that I had with him, that the people that are doing these things actually recognise that the situation is desperate. Similar to the lady some years ago now who threw herself in front of a racehorse in order to gain support for the suffragette movement and had a significant effect on how women were treated, etc., although she died for it. So, you know, having done 2 or 3 years now of research into climate, etc., and the problems, I am so much more aware. 2 years ago, I would have really criticised anybody for jumping up on a snooker table or gluing themselves to a road. But in actual fact, as Adi said, there's a situation now where it's desperation stakes, and it's surprising how your thinking moves when you get to know the wider picture, which we aren't told on the main press and on the main media today. There's kind of, yeah, I can understand it. People are afraid of the reality, and the reality is very disturbing, unfortunately. But personally, I think I got my speaking out a bit wrong with a negative effect that I regret. But hey ho, I'm glad that I'm trying, and obviously with experience. Experience tells you that you can't be extreme and put forward extreme views to people that obviously, for one reason or another, aren't as au fait with the environmental situation as it is today. So I'm examining and learning my way forward, my lobbyist activities in regard to global warming and the environment, and I'm learning as I go, and it's obviously horses for courses, I suppose, but it's difficult to overlook people's sensitivities when it comes to speaking about things that some people think are extreme. But there you go. I mean, we are where we are, as I say. Everybody's at a different level of understanding, and it certainly won't put me off continuing to spread the word. But you learn from your mistakes, and yeah, yeah, soapbox activity is a lot of fun. But hey ho, on we go. Green running. Cheers, guys.